And we have an interesting women's match up first. Obviously each day it changes. Sometimes it's the men's matches that come in to position 1, 3 and 5, and sometimes, like we see today, it's the women's matches that are in positions 1, 3 and 5, with Matilda Ekholm at our left and Bernadette Szocs of Romania on our right. So Matilda Ekholm here, talented left-handed Swede, a current ranking at the moment of 33, but has been as high as 20 in the world.
Here now on the screen we have Bernadette Szocs, 22 years old. She won the Romanian National Championships back in 2012. We know she can play at this level against fellow senior European women. Be an interesting match here.
And here's the referee, Sam Kong Meng of Malaysia. Nice little smile there, and of course he's quick to call time. And in this T2 cavern, a lot of time is being addressed very, very closely. You're only getting 15 seconds between points, so players are feeling a little bit rushed. As Timo Boll said yesterday, I feel a little bit stressed, he said. So let's see how we get on here. It's Bernadette Szocs to serve first.
1 love.
We can see there that's a deliberate tactic from Bernadette, serving half long into the Ekholm forehand, hoping for a slow spinny ball that she can use.
A big misread of the serve there from Szocs. Managed to get back into the point though, unlucky not to win it.
2-all.
And we see a lot of Matilda Ekholm's games. She wins a lot of points on serve, and it'll be interesting in this match if she can capitalise on her strong serve.
3-2.
Our assistant referee just making sure that the palm is nice and flat before the serve is delivered.
3-all.
And this is a 24-minute match for those of you that couldn't join us yesterday. The clock's going to count down from 24 minutes. 15 seconds between points. And at 10-all, we don't have any juices either, so that's adding a little bit of intrigue as well. A lot of matches yesterday ended up at 10-all. It was that interesting sudden death point.
That's not what you want for the opening set. She didn't do too well there in her first serve either, just drifting long and letting Szocs come in.
Nervy times in these opening exchanges.
4-5.
Remember, there's a lot on this match in terms of getting a lead for your team and also for yourself. Each match here, if you're to win,
5-all.
it's a nice paycheck, $1,000. That's not bad for 24 minutes work.
Adapting better now to the Ekholm serve, but it's just drifting a little bit too long. Bernadette's more comfortable attacking instead of touching around the net.
It's a wonderful reloop there from the Ekholm racket. Look at the way she strides round and just drags the racket across the ball. Lovely slow-mo there of the action on the Bernadette Szocs serve. Freddie, our fly, is back in town.
7-6.
Slight edge there. A late apology from Szocs. She is a fiery one.
That's a wonderful hunt of serve. Crucial when someone delivers a fancy serve. A lot of the times those serves are just 2 or 3 inches off the end, and if you're playing well and you're seeing the ball, you can really capitalise on that.
Yeah, Gavin, she can't really afford to let Ekholm dictate all the play here. She's too strong out in the forehand wing.
Wonderful change of direction there. Ekholm, the first few service deliveries have been cross court. Look at that one, massive change.
Szocs dealt with that there very well indeed. Not easy to play against Ekholm when she's back from the table. She can choose to turn around and swing a forehand.
Big service now. Really appreciated the way that she managed to get round there, attack aggressively. That's what Szocs needs to do.
Placement was excellent there from Szocs. Just outside of the middle of the table, playing more into the Ekholm hip, not letting her get fully around the ball.
Got to be delighted with that when you make a really good impact on the ball. Lovely arc, sending that through the air with a huge amount of dip. So it's game point. A little unforced error there, just not quite accelerating through the ball, Ekholm, and it just went a little bit flat long. Interesting this. Szocs has the service now, so she's in control. That's sudden death. And that's what you want to do. Send in a reloop. Well done. Szocs is back. Look at that high five from the bench. It's Team Person that get their scoreboard going in these early stages of this afternoon session. It's confirmation for us, winning by that single point in the first game. Well, if that's what we've got in store for the rest of the day, it's going to be a cracker. Normally in table tennis, after each game, you would go round to the other side, but not in the T2 rules. We stay here for 2 games, and then we go round to the other side and get a different look at this fabulous cavern.
She's definitely dealing with the serve a lot better here. A little bit of advice from Jorgen Persson from the side, fellow Swedish player as well.
First time she's used the pendulum service. It's a fault there.
1-2.
No.
It's not often we see Bernadette being called for a service. She'll be very disappointed with that call.
Bernadette. Bernadette just asking for clarification on why she was faulted there.
Interesting, the clock didn't stop there. We have lost a little bit of time.
And when you've had a call like that, and it was a horrible call, that is the way to respond.
Let 2-all.
Matilda just feeling a little bit under pressure here, changing up her serve. She went to the pendulum before, now the long deep. Just a little bit too slow, right in the racket too.
Wonderful spin up there. Caught Szocs with the long serve initially. Look at the way she just hoists that ball up into the air, and that's very difficult to control. Made good contact with that as well.
You can see Szocs looking to get in more, serving a little float serve there, hoping that Ekholm will either mess up the serve or push long, getting Szocs to get in.
So this is the first of 6 matches that we'll see in this fascinating tussle. It's always a women's match, followed by a men's match, and we continue like that until we have had 6 games. It always gets intriguing who can get off to the fast start. Team JJ and Team Person, they've done really well so far in the league.
6-4.
That deafening clap here, you hear, to the left hand side of me, if you want to know, is Matthias Carlsen on his feet again. Nice to see Team Pearson has their bear mascot on show, front and centre. That's real team spirit there, folks.
The stats are tight, as you would expect so far. Not much in this.
6-7.
Appreciation there from Person. He knows it's tough when Szocs disappears back from the table, and that's what he'll be hoping that Ekholm can capitalise on.
Ready, the fly may have just been executed there by Bernadette Szocs on the floor. All humane, of course.
Nothing to worry about. A little kick of the ball away there. Well, on the World Tour, that would possibly be a yellow card. Be interesting how the referees deal with some of that through the remainder of the day.
Look at what it means to Szocs, so important points being accumulated. She's using a similar tactic again, choosing to go to the Ekholm forehand first, then playing long, deep, wide to the Ekholm backhand. She knows Ekholm won't get round there quick enough.
4 game points. That's a good miss though. And that's it. Szocs just telling us that just calm down, relax. Got another 3 opportunities.
But of course, as we know, it's not like normal table tennis where she can take her time. She really wants to speed ahead here, getting more and more points on the board.
Got to appreciate that little number that JJ has on. He's set for the beach.
10-9.
Of course, it was going to be a timeout there. Jorgen Persson, former Olympic champion, world number 1. He'll know when to call the timeouts. So many games yesterday were decided by a single point at 10-all. It's the same way we've started today. So from Szocs' perspective, she'll be looking to win it on her own serve here. This is the last of her serves in the 2 sequence.
Ekholm a little bit clever there. New Szocs is going to try and penetrate the backhand. Getting round here. Lovely.
Much better movement from the Swede. Let's see if she uses one of those big deceptive serves. She's known for those.
11-10.
And Matilda hurls her bat across the table. Now, if that's not a yellow card, I don't know what is.
Match break for 1 minute.
No warning either in the earlier stage. Surely that even had to just warrant a warning at least.
I look at an umpire and I get a yellow card. So I don't know what is happening there. It's quite clear in the rules. Interesting. But anyway, from Szocs' perspective, that's a solid 2 games to love lead, winning on the sudden death juice point both times.
Team Persson bench on their feet behind them, just showing respect to the coach and the player on the court. Nice to see.
Again, search to serve, love all. Love 1.
So we have
Left.
less than 9 minutes
Love
remaining
1.
out of the 24. For those of you just joining us, if it does reach the kill zone between 22 and 24 minutes, so with 2 minutes remaining, we would then go to a shortened set, first to 5 points, and at 4-all again we would see a sudden death point. So here we go again. It's another quick start for Szocs.
There's another change of service. You can really see how Ekholm is starting to get a little bit stressed. She relied on her reverse service yesterday, now not using it too much.
It's wonderful to see this. 2 fiery characters matching up against each other. This is what we want in the women's game.
Now if this streak continues, you think Ekholm will be a little bit more fiery. But of course, yet to get a warning.
Look at the concentration on Szocs' face. She's down, ready to receive this serve. Flowing now, backhands and forehands, moving well. Wonderful view there of our cavern.
7-1.
Usually, if the player is stressed, the coach starts to get stressed. But Zhang Jiliang looks as cool as a cucumber over there in his little Hawaiian number.
An ugly flat flick. Lovely variation.
Left. 8-1.
This could be an extremely quick set. The last set was just over 8 minutes at 8 minutes and 7 seconds. It's amazing when someone gets on a roll though. We've only been going just over 3 minutes in this set, and already Szocs way ahead.
Right, last night Team Pearson looked a little bit deflated. Jorgen must have had a little bit of a word this morning. Szocs has come out of the blocks, firing at all cylinders.
10-2.
So with 8 game points, Szocs will be looking now to wrap this one up. And there it is, a little Joe, a little shout, keeping everything positive. And I think that was just down to the first 2 sets. Matilda Ekholm, attitude disintegrating a little bit, getting a little bit negative, and that definitely impacted on her performance in that 3rd set.
Mentality does play a huge part in table tennis, especially here in the T2 cavern in the new T2 system. Just surprised that the umpires have let this little despondent display happen.
It's better from Matilda. A wonderful change of speed there from the Romanian. The way she just used that deft touch to get the serve back, fast in.
Bernie not letting up here at all. Every even little scrappy points gets at Joe.
Yep, just get a little bit closer to the table, says Szocs.
3-2.
Jorgen just a little bit unhappy with that point. Bernadette making sure she's not playing right in the racket. It's a few inches over into the Ekholm hip, just enough to throw her off balance.
Look at the points won on serve as well. That's a very encouraging stat for Bernadette. 21-16.
3-4.
One of the very few unforced errors we've seen from the Szocs racket. Big positive shouts again. It looks like this is going to be the last set we're going to play. Just over 2 minutes left.
5-4.
Whoever is leading, it could be 8 points to 7. That would then mean a point for their team and individually.
4-6.
Of course, though, with only 2 minutes to go, it means the $1,000 is safely in Bernadette's bank account.
Five, 6.
She doesn't want to stick on 3 sets though. She wants 4. Ruthless.
7, 5.
Ekholm just taking a little bit longer there. Tactical. Umpire still not calling it though. Not a great start.
So the umpire not enforcing the 15-second rule when a player throws their racket over to the other side of the table as well. Again, not brandishing the yellow card, so I don't really know what's going on out here, to be honest.
That's better from Ekholm there. Only 36 seconds remaining though. Can she stick in the lead? Can Bernie get another 2 points and then it's sudden death?
Seven, 8.
Quick fire point, and this for me is definitely time wasting. Absolutely time wasting there from Matilda Ekholm, and it's horrible to see that.
Nine, 7.
We should have had 2 points played there, really.
Time's up. Game to Ekholm. 9-7. Match to Szocs.
And there it is. It was fiery. It was 3 sets to 1 for Bernadette Szocs.
Doesn't look happy though, not fully. Little thumbs up at the end. A little bit of sarcasm really there. Not happy with Ekholm wasting time. Even Jürgen says no problem, just let it go. It's okay.
Be happy. Be happy.
Well, 2 fiery characters when they come again head to head. Quite interesting. Look at the service points won though. Team person Bernadette Szocs, 67%. That is extremely high. That's dominant on serve.
29-14 forehand winners as well in favour of Bernadette Szocs. Just showing just the more aggressive of the two. Staying a little bit closer really is crucial in the women's game.
Wonderful to see the screams, the throw of the racket there that was rewarded, not given a yellow card, but it definitely was the younger of the players, the fierier of the players, Bernadette Szocs, that gets her team off to a flying start with a 3 sets to 1 victory.